There I saw a girl who stood out. There was nothing especially different about her at a glance, but she still made an unique impression. That doesn't sound right. That's right. It's "and" before vowels. But that doesn't sound right. Made a unique impression. Made an unique impression. It just sounds wrong. Oh. Her long hair was parted in the middle, framing an innocent yet strong-willed face. She was petite, and her elongated ears marked her as a non-human. If I were to describe her in one word, the girl looked like a doll. She quietly stared into the prize catcher machine, which was packed with stuffed cat dolls. She was only looking at the machine without playing it. Apologies for that. It was a truly picturesque sight. I could have stared at it for hours. When did Itsuki get here?
You can't catch little girls in a prize catcher machine.
I heard a familiar voice greet me and got a pat on the back. When I turned around, there he was. My bad friend.
Still, if you really want me to, I could introduce you to 2 or 3 of them. Introduce you to 2 or 3 of them.
Okay. That was my fault. Just me, or did you get... Jesus. Why do I keep tripping on words? Just me, or did you just utter something extremely inappropriate? That's not... That's not... I mean... No. They're in high school, right? That's... Like, if he was a freshman, 14, that's still weird. It still just feels gross and weird. For me, it's, I have a little bubble. It's a 5-year difference. If I want to date someone, they have to be 5 years younger than me or 5 years older than me. So, since I'm in my late 20s, I wouldn't be dating someone... let's say I'm 28. I wouldn't be dating someone that's younger than 23, right? 28 minus 5, yeah. I know how to math, I swear. I wouldn't be dating someone that's 33. I wouldn't be dating someone that's older than 33. I keep a little tight bubble. 5 years older or 5 years younger. But even if they were freshmen at 14 and that still sounds weird and wrong. You're gonna end up that's not okay. Oh god, no.
My relationship sphere ranges from 10 to 40 years of age. I'm sure I know quite a few who will fit your preference.
Hey, don't just arbitrarily decide what my preferences are. This is exactly what I was dreading when we would get to this part. Oh my god. No.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. I understand the beauty that can only be found in girls of that age. It's acceptable as long as you don't go too far.
It's not, man, it's not. And if they're... I don't know how the high school system works in Japan. I think it's 3 years. And then that would mean their middle school is 4 years. Is it that way? I don't know. But at their oldest, they would probably be 18 or 19, and that's even worse. Oh my, there's no good. Oh. I'm already aware that no matter what I say to you will just be a waste of time, so go ahead and say whatever you want. That's
Mr. J.L. Bates.
Oh wait, I guess there are some situations when a man must take a
自
stand.
分で言った言葉には責任を持ってほしいね。好きに言ってくれとか言ったくせに。ほらほら、その拳を開いて開いて。
You should be responsible for your own words. You're the one who allowed me to say whatever I wanted. Now come on, put down your
すぐ
fists.
逆上するのはリンの悪い癖だよ。
You get mad so easily. It's a bad habit of yours, Rin.
Mitsuki jokingly said and started pulling my fingers out of the fist I'd made. Oh. If only there was a way to hate a person to death. This was a manga, I was pretty sure I'd be crying tears of blood right about now. I feel the exact same way. It's just painful on so many levels. Oh god. Oh.
Oh,
Hitsuki's line of sight suddenly changed. He looked behind me at a slightly lower line of sight and cocked his head in
悪
puzzlement.
いねリン。電源撤回だ。しっかり取れたみたいじゃないか。
Oh no.
sorry, Rin. I take back what I said. Seemed like you got her already.
I turned to see what Hitsuki was looking at over my shoulder, and there I saw the girl grabbing my shirt. Oh. Without saying a word, she held onto my shirt and stared up at my face. Well, what? She gave no response. She kept holding onto my shirt and staring up at me. Oh, she knows my name. Okay.
Rin,
I suddenly heard a tiny voice come out of her mouth.
Rin.
She called me a second time. That's when I realized that she was trying to verify my name. Yeah, my name is Rin, but...
Do you know Nareen?
Do you know Noreen? The moment I answered, the girl's body swayed violently forward. She clung to me in a big hug.
へえ、リンって意外に子供受けするタイプなのかもしれないね。
Yeah, it looks like you're the type of person kids like, Rin.
If anyone else said that, it would be taken a completely different way. But because it's you, Itsuki, I cannot... No. You stop. This isn't the time for jokes like that.
Rin, I finally found you.
Found
リン
me?
安心していいよ。俺様たちはずっと友人だ。決してその趣味を否定したりはしないから。
Rin, don't worry, we're still friends. I won't judge you if that's what you're into.
Don't blatantly say things that are easily misunderstood by others.
Rin, I found you.
Hey, do you mind? She hugged me even tighter. It's like a lost child clinging onto a mother. She's finally reunited with that kind of scene. We give her the head pats. Nothing more. Little sister, nothing more. That's why I'm not about the... I am not about the... God, the FBI's gonna be knocking on my door and storming the... I am not into that stuff that starts with the L word that might possibly get me... I don't know. The internet does not play nice with that word. Lollipops! Lollipops! I am not into that stuff. I don't kink shame. If you like your 1,000-year-old lollipop vampires, go be you, as long as you're not harming someone and actually... And to be fair, there are actually girls that do have smaller statures like that, but are adults and in their 20s and 30s and stuff. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just not. No. It's under. I don't feel comfortable with it under any others. I don't know, circumstance. So, but if people want me to take her route, I will. I might get canceled for it, but if that's what you lovely lads and ladies want, I will happily take that route. Begrudgingly, I don't know. Oh god, I don't know any of the right words for this situation. This is dangerous territory. I would rather be wading into shark or crocodile infested waters. Fortunately, shall I say, Noreen was in the middle of sweeping up in front of the king of the devil's mansion. The princess of the demon realm was cleaning with a broom. I felt like I was witnessing something absurd, but I shouldn't be surprised after all that had been going on. Whoa, excuse me, apologies. Noreen! So I did choose right. Oh,
Rin, good morning. Is something the matter?
sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Is something the matter? You look exhausted.
Noreen stopped sweeping and tilted her head to the side to look at me with concern. I wouldn't say exhausted, more like possessed. Exhausted mentally. All the mental hurdles I've just jumped through. Noreen followed my troubled line of sight down to my feet. She then finally noticed the girl with pigtails, grabbing my shirt.
Remo!
She raised her voice in surprise. A clone?
魔界と深海とが協力して作り上げた最強の魔力の持ち主。それがこのプリムラさ。
I get to pull out my James force. Yes, the demon and God realm collaborated and created a being with the strongest magic. That's her, Primula. That's her. I looked at the girl quietly drinking her juice next to me. She just looked like a typical demon to me. We were all gathered in the Fuyu family living room. We had invited Noreen and the old Devil King to discuss the girl who had followed me home.
気をつけておくれよ。研究の甲斐あって間違いなく最強の魔力は持っているんだけれどね。困ったことにその制御が全くできない。
My suave voice. I haven't been able to use it in many things. Be careful. Due to advanced research, she certainly possesses the strongest of magic, but unfortunately, there's no way to
暴
suppress it.
発したらこの町どころか都道府県の一つくらい消滅するよ。とにかく無制限で強化したからね。
If she were to let loose not just this town, the whole prefecture would be gone. She underwent countless enhancements. She's a walking nuclear weapon.
放射能をまき散らさない分、地球に優しいクリーンな兵器だね。
Let's just pile that up onto the mess of other things. Since she doesn't scatter radiation, she's an eco-friendly and clean energy
おっ
weapon.
と、りんちゃん、紅茶のおかわりはいるかい？
Oh, did you want a refill on your tea, Reen? Oh, sure, yes, please. The old Devil King smiled with content and took the teapot to fill my cup. Wait, why are you, the Devil King, serving me?
ごめんなさい。私がやるべきなんですけれど、魔王様がどうしてもって。I'm sorry, I should be doing it, but he insisted.
安心したまえ、りんちゃん。こう見えても私の趣味は家事でね。こういった作業は大得意なのだよ。
Weirdly enough, that voice is the hardest one for me to pull off. And yet it doesn't feel like it strains my throat that much. Hey, relax, Ring. Quiet. Chores? Quiet. Chores, yes. That was my brain being stupid. Chores is just one of my many hobbies, actually. And I'm really good at these
い
things.
やそれどころか大好きなのだよ。
Oh, good. Not only that. Are you sure you're really the king of devils?
どこからどう見ても魔王そのものじゃないか。
Oh, what do you mean? Isn't it obvious that I am? I could think of another group of worshippers whose numbers had decreased for sure. Could this actually be contributing to world
家
peace?
では世間体がどうとか言ってね、 ママもネリネちゃんも私になかなか家事をやらせてくれないんだよ。
At home, my wife and Nerine use the "what would people think" argument and forbid me from doing
その分
housework.
休日の家事は私が全部やることになっているんだけれどね。
In exchange, I get to do all of the chores on holidays. At the very least, I understood that humans were completely wrong about the demon realm. I said there were more truths to be revealed, so I figured I should let go of all preconceived notions to avoid any more damage. But why did they choose to make clones?
とある魔法を研究するのにね、どうしても強大な魔力の持ち主が必要なんだよ。
In order to conduct research on a particular magic, we needed someone who possessed powerful magic
その
ability.
魔法は実用化されれば三世界のありようを根底から変えられるほどの力を持っている魔法でね。
Ugh. If that particular magic gets utilized, it has the power to transform the very foundation of all three
人工
realms.
生命体は全部で3体作られた。皆違った方法によるものではあったんだけれど、過去の2体はその強大な魔力を制御しきれずに終わってしまった。
Three clones were produced in total. Each one was created through different methods, but the previous two are gone because we couldn't control their mighty magic. In other words, they died. The old Devil King and even Narine had a grave expression on their
プリ
faces.
ムラはその中で一番年下の3号体さ。あまり他の者と付き合おうとしないんだが、ネリネちゃんだけには多少懐いている。
Primula is the third and youngest of them all. She's not very sociable, but so far she has opened up to Narine just a little. Do we figure out on this route? We do throughout the game figure out at least one of the other clones. I don't remember if both of them are revealed or not.
ま、姉妹みたいなものと思ってくれて構わないよ。
Well, think of them as sisters. Couldn't tell if Primula was listening to the old Devil King or not. She's ate her cake with a blank face. See, she's the little sister. Head pats. Head pats. She looked like a typical child to me.
でもなぜそのプリムラちゃんが人間界に？
But why is Primula in the human
ま
realm?
あ、それは本人に聞いてみるのが一番だろうね。
Well, about that, it's best to ask her directly.
プリムラ、
Primula. The old Devil King called her name Primula. Primula glanced up slightly. Without pausing in her eating the cake, she spoke with a monotonous voice.
会いに来た。
I'm here to see Reen.
The girl then aimed her peaceful eyes at me. Only my face was reflected in her seemingly lonely purple eyes. I guess they are more purpley. I was gonna say they look about the same as Kaide's, which I would say are blue. Yeah, I guess they're.
どんなのか会ってみたかった。
I wanted to see what kind of person he was.
話聞いてたから。
I've heard many stories about
リ
him.
ムちゃん。
Remo.
Irene looked somewhat sad as she quietly addressed little Primula. Primula. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Primula maintained her facial expression and continued to curiously stare at me, expressionlessly. So basically, she became interested in me because Noreen would talk about me all the
お父
time.
様、結局リムちゃんはどうするのですか？
Oh, how flattering! Oh, Noreen talking about me. It's enough to bring me to tears.
Father, what are we going to do with Remo?
The overly fond father reacted to Noreen's concerned look with a gentle smile.
ま、無理に魔界へ連れて帰ってダダをこねられても面倒だしね。しばらくうちに住まわせて様子を見るというのが一番だろう。
Well, we can't upset her by forcing her to go back to the demon realm. Think it's best to let her stay with us and take it from there.
もっとも 研究そのものが終わったわけじゃない。また施設の方へ戻らなければならなくなるだろうけれど。
Of course, they're in the middle of the research, so it's likely that you'll have to go back to the facilities at some point. The old Devil King glanced over at Primula for confirmation, but Primula shook her head in disagreement.
に住む
Well then.
I'm going to live here.
私はここがいい。リンがいる。
I want to be here. Rin is here.
Primula said with an emotionless voice, and tightly grabbed my shirt. This strong grip might have been the first instance where she expressed emotion.
リムちゃん
Rimu.
Observing Primula's behavior, the old Devil King folded his arms to think. But that was only for a few seconds. He found an answer rather
どうだい
quickly.
リンちゃん、可愛いペットを一人飼ってみないかい？
Don't. Just don't be weird like Itsuki, please. What do you think, Rin? Can I interest you in a cute
トイレ
pet?
のしつけもしっかりしているし、なんなら抱き枕の代わりでも問題ない。
No. Oh god. She's already potty trained. You can even use her as a body pillow. That's just cruel. That's just not. Man, why? This turn of events, could he have been planning it all along? Unfortunately, I'm staying here for free myself, so I can't make that call. Directed an awkward look at Kaede. She smiled the moment she noticed.
私はリンくんがいいと言うんでしたら構いませんよ。
So beautiful. Like an angel.
I don't mind as long as you don't, Rin.
That was the exact answer I expected to hear. Kaede, couldn't you have thought about it for a few seconds at least? So what now? It won't set me too far back and on a different route if I take her in. And I'd feel like an asshole if I rejected it. But I don't feel it. Man. This is